God, I fucking love that music. Let's see here. Oh, rip. Fucking Twitch. Fortunately, I had a little startup thing, so no worries, you didn't miss anything. Jumping in voice chat too, if either of you feel like talking. Let's see. Use my good microphone and good speakers. Alright, there we go. We here, boys. Indeed. The light hasn't kicked on yet. Apparently it was dead. Batteries on arrival, so it's on, but it's not on. I might just turn that off and wait for it to charge up a bit. Oh, maybe that is helping. Alright, I'm gonna leave that on. Helps a little. So the screenshot I need to grab for the next comic is the alpha banner. Spoilers though, so I can't tell you. Can't tell you why. But it's pretty good. I like it at least. It's a topic that, well, I fucking hated that boss. Alright, so I need to take this out. I just know I'm gonna grab everything but the alpha flag. How the fuck did I grab that? Like, that was literally all the way down here. Nope, nope, nope. Just gonna grab the stash. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Fuck you, stash. Right, let's turn this around. Perfect. The auto host? What about the auto host? Oh, yeah. I didn't notice the gear. That's cool. So go ahead and turn off UI. Pet, get the fuck out of my way. I need a clean screenshot. Oh, okay. Or you can give me a screenshot of somewhere else. There we go. That's a screenshot I want. After this, I'll start playing. YouTube Torchlight comic. Alright. There we go. Alright, we're good. I don't know if you're interested in classic WoW at all. I was listening to like the classic cast thing. They're talking about alpha and stuff. Or not alpha, about classic herp derp. Alright, so I need some portals. Oh, that is a skill point drop. Didn't even realize. Materialistic, chance to drop gear.
Crafting completed. Your crafted item is ready.
On Nostalrius,
Crafting
and then
complete.
happens to maybe play on a different server after that, which you shouldn't anymore, by the way. Where Classic is coming soon, and let's focus on Classic and making Classic great, and leave the private server world to the private server. Um, but I think that there's enough vanilla content that people will play it and play it again and play it again and play it again, um, but not enough that it would
Crafting
last
complete.
1 play or 3 years on the same content.
I agree, and I mean, I have to say, Blizzard, in my opinion, they once they release Classic, every couple years they have to re-release it. They're going to have to keep delivering on this, otherwise they're back where they are right now. And on top of that, when Classic WoW comes out, private server quality increases because now private servers can data mine Classic and get these values. And definitely Blizzard does not want to cease offering Classic. That is a very bad idea. They have to keep providing it.
For sure, for sure.
Alright,
This
let's do
question
this.
is from the brother 420. S-Fan, what about Blizz chat integration, talking to friends, playing other games? They've basically all but said that there's going to be BattleNet integrated into Classic. I mean, that's just kind of like their standard. That's just what they do now. A concern for a lot of people, particularly if you're playing on a PvP server, where you can't make a Horde and Alliance character on the same server if it's a PvP server. So
Oh, that was only
kind of like
PvP servers. I didn't know that.
integrate BattleNet the right way if they do it properly. But they're basically going to have they basically said that they're going to have BattleNet integration. All but said.
They basically told us as much at the Blizzard meeting that if they were to implement it, that they would have to do it within their larger practices as a company as a whole, which is to integrate everything in the BattleNet client and have integration and chat between those. I mean, it's extended past just Blizzard games at this point. Destiny 2 is on the BattleNet launcher. Call of Duty is now on the BattleNet launcher, where you can chat across those different clients. That's just a core part of what the Blizzard and Activision are doing moving forward, is creating their own version of Steam, essentially, with BattleNet. So that's going to exist for sure. Now, to what degree it exists may be a question. And obviously that raises questions about cross-faction collusion, which can have implications for the famous Devil Sword farming, have implications for PvP, like trying to avoid queuing against another pre-made, with world bosses. It has a ton of different things that it could really impact the game. So we'll
So
see
shady, yeah.
how it does get implemented, but I would be surprised if I could
My new light is not charged in batteries yet.
retail BFA from the classic version. Surprised if I couldn't do that.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice. Good spotting.
Here's another question. This is from Zayas, MD. Can you
Oh
please ask
shit.
Nano about Spell Batch?
Fuck yeah.
Whether he thinks it ought to be implemented in Classic. As far as I understand, it was put in place to help players with lower end PCs compete, but it seems obsolete now. I'm not quite sure what he means by Spell Batch. I'm not familiar. Do you know what he could be talking about?
Basically, the way I understand it is that the server collects the spells that you cast and kind of releases them all in a small window.
Spell queuing?
Yeah. No, so,
Yeah.
but just for people in general. So, like, if I cast Interrupt at the same moment that Polymorph was about to finish casting, in the retail version, one of them would go off while the other one wouldn't, but in vanilla they might both go off. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
they confirmed that that's gonna actually.
And that's because
They're
the spell batch
replicating that
system
system.
would kind of group the light spells nearby and process them all kind of simultaneously. I doubt that it's necessary these days, or it will be implemented like that in Classic WoW because the technology is there where it's unnecessary, and you probably will lose some of the times where two paladins are fighting each other and Hammer of Justice each other at the same time, and both sit there for 4 seconds staring at each other, thinking, "Now what?"
That's
Um,
awesome.
but I don't know how they're gonna implement that. We'll probably have to wait until the demo to find out.
Are any of you in chat actually interested about the classic WoW?
System were gotten rid of with patch 4.0, similar to wall jumping. A lot of other changes were made, and so like we said with wall jumping, if they're running off a current WoW client that's retrofitted for classic WoW, I'd be very surprised if these things are there for classic.
Yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of questions that we'll have answered when the demo
Oh
comes. So
shit.
we'll have an idea of
Physical
what
damage.
they want to do with
Fuck.
graphics, what they want to do with blue distance
Well,
specifically. I think that could make a big difference in
bye, legendary legs that I just got.
throughout the game. Models, kind of the back end mechanics, spell mechanics, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, I could give you the Gleam giveaway.
I legitimately think
I do have the link for the Gleam giveaway still. I don't know if I like blues replacing legendaries. But god damn it. Getting an extra 6k damage from that, that's just I can't pass that up. They need to find a way to do it like Diablo 2 did, where there are certain niches for each type of item. Trolling Fox already helped me a lot. Stopped. I just see a game. There's the link for the giveaway. I'm waiting on Hops to come back from the convention. Yeah, he should be back tomorrow. He'll probably be on around 8. I'm guessing. He tends to be on pretty early. I need to talk to him as well. I have vendored before I even look at it. I have stuff to bring up to him as well. I want to get so there's issues with the forums just blocking posts randomly for review. So I need to bring that up to him and get him to manually flag those, and then see if he can find a way to fix that. And then I want to get him to create a mute rank so I can actually do something to punish people without banning them or kicking them from Discord. And there was one more thing, but I don't remember what it is, but it's on my sticky pad, so. I'm not actually a streamer. I'm just, I would consider myself a mod that's trying to advertise the game. I am, and that's pretty much what sums up my YouTube channel too. Sticky pads, are those not the same as sanity pads, right? Probably not. Sticky pads are on my computer, so they aren't very sticky, but you know, they do their job. I'm pretty sure every extra person has extra X being the username on Twitch. They do and they don't. Some people have their casual stuff, because I know Jen has 2 different logins. She has an extra login and a personal account. Really looking forward to Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be fun. Not sanity pads, the other pads. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Whatever, really. Tuesday is gonna be amazing. Fuck yeah, it is. I hope it's like, I hope everyone's like psyched up about it and like excited. They probably won't be, but you know, that'd be cool. Hopefully, it's a big batch of keys, because that nothing stirs excitement like fucking new people. What will we get, Fox? Tell us. Hobbs already told you. And I have a stream summary up on YouTube if you missed it. I don't know the exact details of all that's going in the patch, though. I did see the patch notes a little bit, but it was just kind of... I'm not going to say. I don't want to spoil anything, or not spoil anything. Just... I didn't get a clear look at them, so pretty much, yeah. Stream summary here. Thank you. Now you can listen to me while watching me, while also potentially watching me. Watchception. Maybe you should wear a watch while watching me, so that then you could have the watchception continue another layer. iClock, what's it called? I have no clue. Is my light actually helping? I'm curious. It looks like it's about as bright as it would normally be, because I normally use the lowest setting. Right now I have it kicked on at the highest setting, but it's still not fully charged, so... It's the only Apple product without an eye. Macintosh? No, that's not an iMac. Macintosh was before iMacs. iMacs were a specific brand. There was a MacBook Pros too, so that's technically different too. I used to be a Mac user, so I'm sorry. I actually know the details. There was also Apple IIs. I'm a fucking nerd. Boo. Yeah, my uncle actually works at Apple. He's worked there for as long as I can remember. So probably as long as I've been alive. So he's probably ungodly wealthy, but you literally can't tell. Because he wears the same clothes that he wore way back then, 20 years ago. And I remember, like... like, I swear he's a millionaire, but I don't, like, you couldn't tell that he was, or whether he was or not, so I just don't even know. That's cool, so you have fruit every day. I do not get that comment. But yeah, my uncle, so he was staying with his parents for, and working at Apple. Oh, I gotcha. But they charged him a percentage of his paycheck, and at a certain point, they were just like, and granted, this is way back then too. Like this is not recent Apple. That's fucking huge. But back then, like they started feeling too bad about taking so much money because he was making so much, and I can only imagine how much it is now, especially with stock prices and stuff. Like they at least were the #1 stock for quite a while, and he's been getting stock shares for 20 years. Yeah, he probably deposits some, like he probably invests in their company too. So, I can't even imagine. I literally cannot even imagine. Are you on a laptop, Fox? Yes, I am. Ask comfort before computer quality. All the real gamers know this trick, because If you have a badass computer but can't sit there for hours and hours and hours and hours on end, what good is that badass computer? Your fucking ass can't take the pressure. That sounds bad. But yeah, what if you have both? I mean that's fine. Though, like the way around it would be to have like a recliner like this, and then just have the computer off to the side or like wall mounted, which I'll probably do if I get a new computer. Fox, I literally have a wooden chair with flimsy foam on it. See, that is not legit, man. You need to fucking up your game. No wonder why you're such a miserable bastard at times. You're just sitting there on an uncomfortable ass fucking computer chair. I can sit there for 16 hours straight. My ass is rock solid. That sounds like a problem, man. You might want to get that checked out. Unholy Bolt. I don't even know if Unholy Bolt is worth it anymore. It's decent. It's pretty good. Probably still better than I really feel like they need to have some better single target skills for the Tusk Mage. Ooh. Nope. Yeah, whenever you want me to stream, just feel free to let me know. By the way, I don't mind jumping on. And like normally, the issue with streaming is I won't have enough people, and it'll be boring because I won't be there able to talk to people. And when you're not talking to people, it almost kind of defeats the purpose of streaming if you're not talking to people. Though, granted, I know people just want the gameplay footage. My YouTube actually has a shitload of gameplay footage because I stream on there and I have it saved for some. I don't know why it doesn't save all of it, but I literally have 8-hour footage of fucking gameplay on there and multiple of them, so you can check that out if you really want footage. It's funny how you have 2 legendary chest armors in your inventory and the one on yourself, and I never got one with the forged. I think I heard that complaint from other people too. So I don't know. When I started streaming, I literally streamed to myself for more than a year. I know them feels. I know them feels. See, my problem was I streamed WoW, and I actually despise WoW. So, well, I despise what WoW's become at least. But pretty much, I was just always a grumpy, miserable bastard that would complain nonstop because I hated what the game had become. And at a certain point, I kind of realized that and was like, I really shouldn't even try streaming this if I can't, like, actually be excited about it, you know? Oh yeah, same about WoW for me, yeah. Except if you're talking to me, because talking to me defeats the purpose of point of streaming. I'm fine with talking to you. See, Classic WoW I'm kind of excited about. I would prefer Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King, but I didn't actually play Classic, so I kind of am interested in that, and it's a lot closer to what I want anyway than what WoW has become. That's why I'm trying to get a hold of Torchlight Frontiers, because I'm super excited about it, and people in Poland mostly haven't even heard about it. It's just sad. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe Hobbs can help you out. Did I ever give you the Gleam link to sign up for? Because you could do that too. You might just honestly wait, because I suspect there's going to be a huge batch of keys going out tomorrow. I'm not actually 100% positive. Thanks, Poppy. Got me covered. But sorry about spelling errors or something. Just doing basic errors with English. No worries. I mean, I have to for my whenever I talk in the French and German channel, I have to directly copy and paste it from a translator. So I don't even try. I'm like, nope. Those languages are not for me. No, I'm not going to participate in Gleam and take away keys for dedicated people. Oh man, don't worry about it. If anything, you're helping them by signing up for their stuff. And I mean, it's I don't know. I wouldn't view it like that because I mean they post it places too. I mean, it can come off that way, but yeah. Fox, where did you get that relic core? Bane! I hope that answered enough. That's why I'm directing my messages to the devs. Bane! I mean, you could try that, but I suggest, because I mean, there's probably going to be lots of keys going out tomorrow. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure, but I suspect so. So you might just wait and see for that. But after that, you could pester Hobbs or whatever. Yeah, or you could pester him right now. Who cares? I've never seen the Goblin Kronk offhand. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. I wish it was fucking amazing for my character, but... I'm totally gonna use that as a translog if they add in translog. Wondering if there are some hidden class-specific offhands. It's a good question. Do not know. Like that offhand is only for mages. Oh. It would kind of make sense. Maybe? I don't know. The focuses work for the dust or for the forge too though, so wouldn't really make sense for that to be the case. Crap. It's comic helm. Oh yeah. Damage increase, baby. I like it. I like it a lot. I've only found 3 offhands that were legendary. I found a lot, they're just shitty. Which is the downfall of working towards certain builds. I really need a focused fire prism. Yeah, that would help for your build, that's for sure. I can't wait to see the new skill system and see what they do when they actually rework some of the legendaries and stuff. Why not leveling the other frontier if this one's 50 already? I'm trying to gear up. This character doesn't have that much gear. Like, I dinged him 50 and then just kind of left him. And also, I have another character that's level 50 on the other frontier. My forged is 50 on the Hyvid frontier. But because the gear switching is such a pain in the ass without a working wardrobe, I don't really like doing that back and forth because it gets really annoying really quickly having to use my stash as a wardrobe. I kept finding the cold one that looks exactly the same. Rip. So it kept trolling me when I did drop. Oh, rip. You are overburdened. I guess I can use a potion then. I should probably just sell some potions too. I should probably just sell these too, actually. Sell everything. Oh, my pet is full. Go to town, Pet. Randomly showed my viewers dropped to 0. Let's see if my stream's acting up. Or is my thing just lying to me? Oh, my thing's just lying to me. Alright, we're good. You guys are still there, right? Stream was fine for me? Alright. I use a restream. Use restream.io to get. No, we are gone. Everything is fine. Alright, good. I use restream.io to get both YouTube chat and Twitch chat at the same time, so I don't ignore anyone. What the fuck? Whoa. Whoa. That was trippy. YouTube. Yep. Like I said, you can go on YouTube and watch like 8 hours, multiple 8-hour clips of me playing the game. So, like if you find yourself not wanting to pester me, I literally don't mind. So you can hit me up to stream whatever. But if I'm not on or something, you can just. Me not being on. That's a good one. But anyway, you can just look at YouTube and watch a replay of it. Yeah, and me saying stupid shit, unless YouTube deleted the ones which we discussed religion on. I think it was. I actually don't recall. Hey, I saw you were not online. Or, hey, I saw you not online on Discord once in this weekend. Yeah, I sleep at odd times. It comes off as I'm always on because I sleep at random times. So I'll be up at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. But I'll sleep a chunk during what people would normally view as regular hours. I miss caffeine. I was able to control my sleep schedule a bit more with that. Venomous Great Great Blade. Damn it. Poisonous Focus. Ever since Fox has children, it's very hard himself for him to control himself. I'm really glad I don't have kids. That would fucking suck. I've dealt with watching them full time before. And yeah, let's just say I like being able to, like, at the end of the day, just pass off the kids to someone else. These great weapons have some fucking baller damage on them. I need to get a one-hander with better damage. I think it can happen, it just isn't happening at the moment. Go to Town Crunk. Smiley face. Alright, let's see. We're at probably good on this map now. Sorry for the Discord sounds. I did actually mute the main Discord, so I'm not getting spammed with that, but DMs are DMs, and I don't really want to mute those, so... Oh, I just made a Hyvid portal, god damn it. Alright, let's try that again. Gleam giveaway ends soon. Indeed it does. Multifoxing. New level or the same level? I actually probably prefer the same level, but of course I don't get that. Zoom zoom! I'm gonna stop because I only farmed the first level, so I'm really looking forward to that getting fixed. It gets kind of boring just farming the first level. Be venomous. Be venomous. Venomous sword, yes! Come on, be good, be good. And it's shit. Wait, nope. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't lose too much damage. Alright, I'm gonna go with that, because it's technically better. It has higher crit damage. Crit chance damage. Alright, we're good. Enlighten me, what's wrong with the second level? So, pretty much when you're level 50, the second level is level 51, and drops level 51 items, which then you cannot use. And if you go the level below that, it's level 52 items that you cannot use. And level 53. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've encountered that. You're lucky. I don't even save the item. Like, I don't even bother going down there because I don't want to deal with having items that I really don't want to deal with storage-wise, so... But I would feel inclined to keep some of them, and it would piss me off. So I just don't go down there. It's not like I level from it anyway, so... Not enough mana. Seeing I am only 16, yeah. I like how Luminous Run isn't supposed to be a travel skill, and I still use it as one. Though I do think, I don't remember who suggested the idea, but putting it on a charge basis would be a good fix for that, because if you used it stupidly, you would just end up dying a lot, so it would discourage you from using it like I'm using it right now. They could actually potentially speed it up that way too. Is there a bug with using the Venomous Sword and Venomous Focus? I've been using that and a Legendary Digitus. Well, it's not really a bug. It's actually working as intended, but if you see this, so let's demonstrate. So you see this 30k DPS or 29k DPS, and this focus is like, look at my items, they're like 3500, 7900. I take off my focus, uh, I take off my focus, and suddenly I lose 20k damage. And that's especially amplified with Bane and Contagion. Because Contagion is the green shit that I'm shooting everywhere. That basically does additional damage to AoE mobs. So it's not actually a bug though. Oh, sorry. I thought you were. I thought you were asking why I was using it. It's not a bug, but it's the fact that you have 100% poison damage. So, yeah. I did tell Tyler that he probably shouldn't do that, but they didn't change it. So, oh well, I'll keep using it. People do say that just having a more powerful weapon is better. But, I mean, according to these numbers, it's not better. And I only listen to these numbers. I could be wearing whites, and if this gave me a better number, I'd wear the whites. So. I've been seeing the same thing. I equipped any weapons I get and less DPS than the gear I have been using. My focus is level 9, and I'm level 16, and the Digis is like 12. Yeah. Yeah, it becomes very... Like, it's hard to switch off gear if you just suddenly see a drop of that magnitude. Yeah, Fox, I'm using fire, and I have over 30k. You are using poison. Please fix your DPS. Shut up. I've been meaning to kind of buzz my beard and mustache, especially my mustache. My mustache gets annoying, but I keep forgetting, and then I just don't do it. I'm probably not going to buzz my beard off all the way, though. But the mustache... I don't know. The mustache gets annoying while eating. You need more mana. Someone think they should have had like the Deckard Cain voice narrating this. You need more mana. That would get annoying so quickly, but it would be amazing. Stay a while and listen. Robert Baratheon. Robert Baratheon. You are correct. I do not know who that is, but with one, yeah, Rip Deckard. Hey, he's not actually dead, since the person he's named after is actually still alive, and I think he's like probably 17, 18 now. So yeah, not everything's negative. But let's face it, the Diablo franchise died with the making of Diablo 3. His death is illegitimate, and in my mind, Deckard Cain is still standing in Act 1, fucking giving people the "stay a while and listen" spiel in Diablo 2. Diablo 3 doesn't exist to me. It is invalid. It doesn't have Matt Ullman music. It is invalid. It does not count. If it doesn't have Matt Ullman music in it, like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Rip, it lurks below. Rip Diablo. Yeah, that is definitely more accurate. You have quite a treasure in that yapper. 3 times, by the way. Yeah. Oh, man. Diablo Immortal. Something that started as a fucking April Fool's joke. Surprise! Not April Fools anymore. Fuck. Fucking Blizzard. You need mana. Hey Fox, you have a phone, right? I have two. I'm reading my chat on one, and I have another one that is actually a piece of shit, but it actually has the phone plan on it. Like, if I use my new phone, I have to pay $5 more a month for unlimited talk and text. And I'm a cheap bastard, so I'll stick to my $10 phone plan, thank you very much, with my ghetto phone that's kind of dying, but I am cheap. What joke? I was not listening. So they did an April Fool's joke saying how they were making a Diablo mobile game, and then they really decided to do that later on. Oh, whoops! My biggest gripe, and I submitted a report, is the inability to only see a particular rank of gear. I go into these small places like Goblin Village and tons of stuff drops. I end up picking up all the trash while clicking and fighting, and my bag gets filled. Oh yes, that one. Yeah, the loot filter idea. I don't know. In the ideal world, which is very hard to accomplish, everything that drops is potentially good. In this world, that is not the case. But Diablo 2 managed to do that pretty fucking well. Because there's a best in slot set item for casters. In this world, Fox pet items. There's a set item for casters that was best in slot for gloves. There was blue items that were best in slot for bosons for increased attack speed, and basically they were a gem holder, so they'd have like some little menial stats but have 4 sockets on it for a chest, and then you'd fill it up with a bunch of increased attack speed by 15, increased enhanced damage by 40% jewels. So the blue actually would be the best in slot for that case. And then there are some rares for rings and boots and necks that could be really good. That would be considered best in slot for some people. It's a delicate balance though, because achieving that is not easy. White items had the purpose of having rune words, which rune words became a really big deal, so that was awesome. I wonder if I could talk Tyler into that. Oh god, that would be amazing. Be like, hey Tyler, you know these white items that are useless and no one picks up? Well, Diablo 2 had a fix for it. Ethereal Vortex Shield. Oh, fuck yeah. Get me my fucking ETH Exile. 45 resistance. ETH bug it. You gotta bug it first, so. You can't have that ghetto shit. You gotta do the ETH bug. And hope to god that it gives you a 4-socket shield. It was hard to get. Yeah, that's an understatement. Especially if especially the bugged version. Because the bugged version, like, you could get the ETH shield, could have 45 resistance, and it's the debate of, do you risk it all and fucking bug it, or do you just sit there content with mediocrity and just fucking use your socket quest on it? I still had one because I had no life. I didn't care for smiters too much, and I didn't really need that. I just used a Herald of Zakarum. Like, my smiter was basically my Hammerden with Drackle's Grasp for gloves, and that was it. So he would die at times, but generally, like, as long as he got the life leech cast off, it was fine. Yeah, it was useful that way too. I loved a min-max smiter. What I wanted to do... See, there's... Depending on various states of the game, like, there was one season where it went on for like 2 years before they actually reset it, and that's when I actually switched to WoW. Oh, what a surprise! A fucking pet item. God damn it. But yeah, so like you can build up currencies, and during those times, did I get? No, that's a skill point. During those times, you could create wild builds. I kind of wanted to do a last wish on a Act 5 barbarian, and have that be a life tap proc, because the last wish could proc life tap. I don't know if that worked for minions, but I assume it did. We did calculate the amount of stats needed and had charms to be able to equip the gear, and then the gear would hold it itself. Yep, we did that. That's for sure. It was such a delicate balancing act. It could be. For my Hammerden, I made breastplate enigmas, so they only required 30 strength, and I just cheesed the function, and I'd get like a five strength charm and not deal with the perfect min maxing thing. Fox, educate me a little. What are things to do? What are things to do in the frontiers right now? All right, so at max level, all there is to do is MF and farm. So you can farm gold, you can farm gear, you can farm. So gold has a cap, so you'd just basically be doing it for skill points and fort decorations. The gathering does not have a cap, so you could gather a whole shitload of stuff and basically stockpile it for relics in the future. You can make alts, you can go to different frontiers, but as far as endgame right now, there's not much. That being said, Tuesday adds in a little bit more of it, which is the contracts, which are like, it's pretty much a battle pass, but it'll give you dailies, weeklies, and it'll encourage you to kill bosses. Yep, fort wacky builds. I was shocked when I saw the skill point cap. Yeah, it's just a temporary thing. It's basically to stop people from just ridiculously farming it. Though the skill system is getting changed in the future, so it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Thank you again for spamming that, Poppy. I just spent them. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, is just spend it. And any idea when the next patch is? It's Tuesday. So, tomorrow? Tomorrow now, yeah. Oh, the patch after that? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're talking about tomorrow's patch. Yeah, I know about the battle pass, but I mean, all activities right now. Story, Mapworks. There's Mapworks, and then there's Mapworks, and then there's Mapworks, and then there's alts. They haven't added the end game, and Mapworks too. Yep. They haven't added the end game yet. They do have it, or they were working on it for like 3 months, among other things. So they do have it. It's just they haven't shown it off yet. I really need to redo my fort, but I feel like that would be boring to do on stream. Got it. Thanks for confirming. No problem. I miss my old fort. I miss my old fart, god damn it. Oh, I should probably check my points actually. 8,000. Ooh, can I buy another pair of skulls? Oh, almost. My goal is to fill my fort with just goblin skulls and nothing else. Here's my pile of them so far, but that's not nearly enough. Need more money. And have Hobbs cheat for me or something. I don't know if the cheats even work in game though. Ooh, that's pretty fucking good. I think I'll take that. My defense technically goes down. No, I'll take that. Fuck it. Cheats. There are cheats, so to speak, for a dev build. It's to aid development. Yeah, I think it's only in the dev build. So I don't think you have to worry. I was only joking about that anyway. I wouldn't want to do that. Garbage. Why am I not using this? I'm confused. Why was I not using that? Okay. Alright. Maybe I should just sell this. 46% crit versus 39%. Or 40. Nah, I'll take it. I'll keep this on. That's a syntactic. God damn it. How's it going? We don't have access to them. Yeah, that goes without saying. It would be very bad to give us access to cheats, especially if they don't want to do resets. I'm good, you. I'm doing pretty well. I'm looking forward to Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be exciting. I don't normally stream at like 5 a.m., but exceptions. Oh, fuck you, phone. Update reminder non-stop. That gets very annoying. What's the inside scoop for Tuesday? Can you tell us? Tuesday as hype man. Can't wait for the contracts. So it's a contract system. So it's basically like a battle pass. The battle pass adds like, so there's a free trek and there's a paid trek for, and the free pass basically includes all power items. So anyone freaking out over pay to win is not pay to win. It is all that stuff's included in the free track, and then the paid track has cosmetics and stuff. This season is only going to be like they've said that the test season is like half the duration of normal, and it's free to get into. So like everyone's gonna have access to it, but it's gonna run for like 28 days, probably a month, something like that. Since they showed the timer in the stream. But the normal ones will be double that. There's in the test build, there's level 25 for rewards, and then the main one it will have up to level 50 or 50 rewards. So or 50 level 50 you can get to, and you like do that via grinding dailies, weeklies, and bosses and elites and stuff. There's also a skill rework coming for how you gain levels and how you acquire them. Or what's the exact quote? God damn it! I need to look up the exact quote. We are looking at substantial changes to the way you unlock skills in general. There's stuff coming that's going to make skill progression and skill unlocking very different from the way it works now. So that has me very excited. And they said we'll probably like it, because the fact that they said we'll probably like it makes me think it's skill trees or something. Fox, can you confirm that there are enough feedback about an in-game clock? I feel like the in-game clock would be depressing. What did I say probably to? I don't recall. Only thing I'm mostly concerned about are classes I felt a little out of place in Torchlight 2. So if you look, I don't know, I don't think I told you this, but if you go to play Torchlight and go to, there's a video that's 59 seconds long that is a gameplay video, and it's the first gameplay video on that channel, or first actual gameplay. It will show you what looks like a third class. So if you're not currently enthused about the current classes, you might go check that out. BRB, yeah, exactly. Who can't carry him anymore? Shut up. He's full anyway, so I can't sell potions. Alright. I could have actually just dug up the video now that I think about it, and just played it on stream. Whoops. Takes forever to get sacred hardwood. Is that the legendary mat? If you're having problems getting mats, I suggest, oh wow, I only have 3 of them. Yeah, you are right. That is, that does take forever. That is, unless I used them for my Banes. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what it's used for. But if you want to farm them, I recommend going to the Hybrid Frontier, because the Hybrid Frontier. Oh, Bane. Yeah, so I did use it. The Hybrid Frontier has a shitload more resources than it's supposed to. They nerfed them in the Goblin Zone, and they forgot about that in the Hybrid Zone. So yeah, here, let me dig up that video for you. I can even play it for you. Your pet has arrived. I was planning on getting to level 50 in Frontier at a time to enjoy the game more. Depends on what finished the Goblin Quest. The Goblin Quest cap out around level 22. Let's see here. There you are. Window capture. I'll make this bigger so you can get a clearer look at it. Yep. I don't know why the quality just went to shit randomly. But yeah, there's not much. What the fuck? I can have it 1440p? Holy shit. There was not a lot of footage there, but stone elementals need to be tougher. Hey, I did put that as feedback. I don't know if they took that feedback seriously, but I did put it as feedback. So turn down the volume on that. Well, that's very annoying. So these are the two important clips. So they're basically just turrets. Almost reminds me of Heimerdinger. So I'm afraid that this is going to be. I'm afraid it's going to be hard to balance that stuff because moving stuff around like that, like having tracks that are constantly placed, seems like it could be very awkward. But I don't know. Hopefully we get to test that soon. Certainly does look somewhat like an engineer, but that's not exactly the same. It kind of would make sense though. So now Berserker, and I'm happy. I don't think you're gonna get a Berserker. I think the closest thing that would be, actually, you never know if this guy has a fucking Berserker spec type thing. I think the Forged would more likely be the Berserker type class though. But it kind of looks like this guy's a melee class too, because he's whacking shit and has a big fucking hammer. So I don't know. It's interesting what they do with archetypes, because they're not going to reuse the same exact thing same exact thing over and over again, but they might reuse some of the same archetypes. So yeah, those do look cool though. I do like the looks of this. I want you see like little resources in that little barrel, so I'm kind of curious about like, what if you had resources that got collected there or something? That'd be very interesting. I'm still hoping for a bow class myself. Or a gun class or of some sort. Yeah, I'm definitely not a mage type, so I will be playing Forged anyways if Hobbs will ever have time to talk. Kronk seems to move tracks around as well. Oh, that's interesting. That mechanic looks really cool. It looks really cool, I'm just afraid that it could feel clunky. Which it does, like, they said they were pretty much done with the class, but then they kind of went back on that and were like, glad that they had more time to smooth it out more, because it didn't end up feeling as good as they wanted it to. Yeah, the Outlander would be cool in Torchlight Frontiers too. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Torchlight Frontiers Outlander on Elite. I have Nightmares till now. I got to, I think, 3 plus or 2 plus on my Outlander, and then I started having problems. My Berserker was able to get to 6 plus, or 5 plus, whatever the max one was. And he was in an interesting spot because he could get he started getting one shot, which caused problems because he was built to basically be a life leech zealot. But if you can't leech enough, or if they can just one shot you, then no amount of life you leech matters. So I started having issues there. The Outlander had some cool fucking abilities though. So much so that Diablo 3 stole some of the ideas for him. My best run ever on Elite Hardcore was with the Berserker. I would never do Hardcore. Like unlimited energy. Maybe I'll switch classes. I'm getting kind of bored at the Dust Mage. Until they balance out the Dust Mage more, I feel like it's a 1-button spam, 2-button spam technically, just because you proc light skills or whatever, but that gets boring. Let's give Discord a look over real quick. Alright. What did I do with his gear? Alright, so, oh, he has hybrid gear on in some places still. Yep, this is my forged. I'm not sure if I have all my hybrid gear still, because the wardrobe not working gets very annoying, but I did try to switch them up and start like doing alts, so, or like alt frontiers. It's very hard to remember that word for some reason. Bane. Burn. It's the chair helm. Alright, so I have that. Alright, that's good. Level 4, where is my chest? I hope I did not accidentally sell my chest. But I get the feeling I did do that. Come on, stash. Please have a chest. Please have a chest. Oh, fuck, I'm fucked. Oh. Level 12 chest. I mean, it's still better than what I got. Rip. See, this is why it's problem. Oh. Yes! Yes! My level 50 chest, yes! It's something about it. Oh, okay. It looked like I wasn't going to be able to use any of my gear with my chest. Alright, let's kick some Hive ass. I have the wrong potion types, god damn it. Well, time to send my pet to sell my potions. And I'll just grab more along the way. So I don't have to do any boss fighting since the bosses are pretty unimpressive in Hybrid. For map works at least. Let's make some more portals. For one perfect world dollar, you can get the 4th tab. It's Chairman Forged. I'm so sad waiting on the replay that I'm installing Torchlight 2 back right now. Rip. Rip. I feel like I made a suggestion. So I feel like your inventory gets cluttered either way due to frontiers. So I made the suggestion to have a little slot, like almost how this has one, honestly. So like you choose between the 2 frontiers or whatever frontier, but if they had that on your inventory, so you could have, like, if you had shit left over from this frontier, you'd have it separated instead of having it fucking eat up all your fucking space, which drives me fucking crazy. But yeah, I put that in as feedback, minus swearing. Crafting complete. I love this bug set. This bug set is cool. In we go. When we will crash, no one knows. Insta crash. Whoops. Yeah, the Hive area is pardoned upon a buggy, but yeah. So if it randomly crashes, you know why. Insta crash is best crash. Alpha 1 is best alpha then. Fox the professional comedian. I try. I don't try very hard, but I try. And by trying, I mean I rely on Poppy to make funny stuff for the comic, and I just draw it in. Lights, camera, crash. I'll tell you what game is dog shit. Wolcon, Lord of Mayhem. Never heard of it. Bought it because they were going to raise the price, and I tried 4 missions and it crashed on 3. And you had to buy it? See, that like, when they charge for stuff that is, I don't know. That seems weird. It's in beta, been in development for 6 years. Yeah, if it's been in development for 6 years, and I don't know, some games it's just like they're never leaving development. Star Citizen, case in point. I think Star Citizen is cool for what it aims for, but I don't think there's no incentive for them to actually release it, because they've stated that they're not going to have where you can buy ships on release. So their monetization system kind of goes away. And they make bank off of that monetization system. Because it is currently pay to win. Because you buy the best ships. And holy fuck, do people spend ridiculous amounts of money on those ships. Fox, my cow game crashed once. Is it a real game now? Wolcon got almost instantly refunded by me. Good call. Good call. They had an original vision. Now they're using every system from every ARPG. See, like, it's one of those things. Like, I give them the Torchlight people props for trying new things. Not all of those things can work though. Some of those types of things actually hurt the gameplay. Whereas the Frontier system, I do think the Frontier system will be groundbreaking, and I do think once people look at it the right way, it won't be an issue. That would be me. $380 for a ship, no problem. Oh god. Dude, there are some that are like fucking 5,000. 5,000 fucking dollars for a ship. It's like, what the fuck? Hey, Fox, respect and like. Thank you, man. My YouTube brethren. I'm streaming on both, just FYI. Or both Twitch and YouTube. Oh fuck, I'm dying. Have a nice stream. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I wonder if the pro Torchlight people see me like fucking shooting down other people in the comment, like the people who are being super negative in the comments in the Torchlight videos. If like the pro Torchlight people see that and like subscribe to me. I think I've seen one sub after like spamming comments. So probably not, but it's whatever. And where did you take an alpha key? Where do you get one, or where do you put it in at? You can get an alpha key from, well, you have a chance at getting alpha keys. You can get one from signing up on their website, which is or a possible chance at one. Need to phrase that better. By signing up at www.torchlightfrontiers.com. Holy shit, that weapon has a lot of fucking damage on it. And then I think there's a big wave that's coming for keys. I'm not positive on that, but it would make sense if they had a big key wave coming in with the new patch that's hitting Tuesday. Yeah, linking the Gleam giveaway to someone that's on YouTube while linking it on Twitch is probably not going to help Poppy. No problem. Bleed damage, ew. I know, but come on. Maybe it's incentive for them to join us here. Whatever. Whatever works. It's not like it literally doesn't matter for me. I'm surprised how well the stream is doing for streaming so early, though. Guess it kind of makes sense because I'm East Coast and a lot of other, not East Coast. God, I'm retarded. I'm West Coast, and like East Coast could be on, East Coast people could be on, and EU people, and yeah, it's like 3 p.m. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think there's a lot of streamers on this game, so
Very keen to use more skill.
I love the punchy abilities, but they're just not strong. Or something about them doesn't feel good enough for right now. I don't want to say they're not strong enough because they are pretty strong. It just doesn't feel. I almost maybe they need a knockback or something. I don't know. 3 p.m. here. There would be one more streamer in game, but Hobbs. I mean, it's not his fault. I don't know if he'll be able to hook you up either way, but it's worth a shot. When in doubt, pester Hobbs. Ooh, legendary. Ickerbane, a shield. No desire to even look at that.
Time to vent.
I should probably ask him before directing people to pester him about keys. I don't know if he actually gives anyone keys, like big streamers or whatnot, but whatever. I could add that to my list, actually. Shields are just a huge crap because it's useless currently. I mean, they could work for undead at night cycles, I guess, but aside from that, yeah, it's kind of crap. Do streamers. You got light now. Oh, it's finally kicking in more. Hopefully I don't break the charger on this one. I need to find some way to make sure I don't do that, but I get the feeling I'm going to do it again. Oh, yeah, the white screen. I hate that. I wish it would just like always had that effect without me having to turn it to a white screen. Hey dude, what's your level in Torchlight Frontiers? I'm level 32 Outlander. Outlander? Well, I get another laptop for the empty notepad. I'm level 50 in Hyvid on my Forged. I don't remember what he is in Goblin. And I'm level 50 on my Desk Mage in Goblin. And I think he's level 30 in Hyvid? I don't recall. Something like that. Uh-oh, what's one of these maps? Woohoo, Pyro is here. I'm off, Fox. Enjoy the stream. Thanks for stopping by, Pappy. Have a good one. Take care, lads.
Time to vent heat.
Clack. Ooh, chest. damage upgrade. But defense lowering. Nope, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Pet's out of room. God damn it. Go to town, pet. Whee! I like his charge. His charge is fun. So about 2 weeks after Alpha 3 started, I checked to see if anyone was streaming. And there was 3 people streaming with a total of 20 views. Yeah, not a lot of people like to stream, and like I said, the end game in this game isn't really there yet, so a lot of people, including myself, tend to pace themselves and or burn out. So like you don't really want to play too much, because then like it might hurt your enjoyment of it in the future. Or those people played too much and burnt themselves out and no longer enjoy it currently. What's your opinion on Path of Exile? I was curious since I hadn't gotten a key. Yeah, I tried, like, just hit me up if you want me to stream, and I can turn on my stream. But like I said, I try to avoid burning myself out too hardcore. Which, I mean, playing every now and then doesn't matter. Like that, I don't mind doing that. What's your opinion on Path of Exile? Path of Exile has a lot of fatal flaws in it that go against the ARPG genre, and it hurts the gameplay. Hurts the gameplay quite a lot. And the damage scaling reminds me of Diablo 3 in that regard, which is a very, very big insult. Because Diablo 3 fucking set items is just like ridiculous power, and it then ends up devaluing the whole gameplay. Level 6 Goblin on my Dusk Mage. Need to get on that grind train. Yep, now that you can play, fuck yeah. So another issue with the Path of Exile, like aside from, you pretty much, by the time you see a mob on your screen, it's already dead for a lot of the builds in the game. I feel like that's not fun. Having pets kill the stuff for you is not fun. The visual clutter in that game is also super annoying, because you literally cannot see the mechanics or any of the indicators of those mechanics, because everything is so goddamn flashy. I feel like it tries to be complex just for the sake of being complex, and it doesn't. It actually ends up feeling more shallow, because the mechanics they add don't feel really fleshed out or important. So it ends up kind of, it's weird to say that having complexity be shallow, but it really just does feel that way. Like the currencies don't really feel like they matter, even though you can use them for every, like I give them props for having a bunch of stuff that you can use it for, but at the same time it's just like it feels like it's overly complex for no reason. Same for the talent tree. It seems like overly ludicrous, and like it actually discourages you from trying new builds by being so complicated, because if you mess up, you're punished for it, and you don't have a free respec or anything, so you're just kind of fucked, and you just end up doing the same old builds that other people do, and that's not a good. Like, ARPGs are all about experimenting and testing, and if you're discouraging people from trying out new things, then it just goes against the ARPG loop. Part of the loop is customizing. Don't want that light to go out again. Yeah, I agree on that, but the problem is that it apparently works for people. I mean, that's not a problem. I mean, some people like it, whatever floats their boat. But I was like, I would assume I would be one of their core targets for legendary, for who they'd want as their player base, because I was a Diablo 1 and 2 player, a hardcore, like not literally hardcore, but I fucking played the game all the time, and I can't stand their game. It's not fun. Their game is so fucking dull. And I thought I would enjoy it, and I wanted to enjoy it. I've tried it twice, and this go around I gave it a lot more of a try because my brother actually stuck to playing it. But just the gameplay loop, like the fact that you don't really get upgrade items, you have to trade for them. Like that's a bad thing to have. Like if you're not getting the upgrades for your class, it's not gonna feel fun. Oh, that startled the shit out of me. Thanks, Pabsmear. Greatly appreciated. Do the barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. God damn, that was startling. I like the fact that it's startling just because it probably gives a fucking funny reaction to me. But yeah, I agree on that, but the problem... Oh, right, I read that already. That's why I did it. Yeah, I figure that's a good motivation. Like, people will want to just startle the shit out of me. Plus light bulbs. Found an interesting bug. Can't get... oh, I didn't read... Like, did you have a comment there? Definitely did not read your comment because it went by too quickly. God damn it. I can probably dig it up on Streamlabs. I need to get a bot that actually shows it, like shows it in chat for me. Because right now it just goes, like, I hear it, I hear the visual cue, or the audio cue. Holy shit, what is wrong with me? The audio cue for it, but I don't generally have time to react. New light bulbs, please. Excellent. Oh, and I apparently missed this other one. 2 nights, 2 streams, 2 donations is your old one. Yeah, I need to find some solution to that. How's that doing? Greatly appreciated, man. Thank you very much. Hopefully your fucking shoulder gets better. I was wondering if you saw those. Yeah, it's and that's a really important thing to see. So, like, so what I do is when I hear the sound, I swap over to the screen, and by the time I read the person's name, the alert goes away. And so that's problematic. It also says that I donated at the bottom right of the screen all the time. Well, it goes by the most recent person to donate. So, or like donate that day, and see if you would have donated like $30, it would have changed. But it's going by yeah, you got it. It was bugged the first 2 days though, so or first time. So you are legitimate in that regard, but I did fix it. Is that a hint? No, no, it's not. Give me $5 more, damn it! No. Okay. Give myself a heart attack. Oh shit! Come on, give me some good loot. I think Path of Exile kind of went a little overboard with its monetization too. Like The the gear sets cost so goddamn much. Like, I can kind of understand it because they're time sensitive, but man, they make that shit like. If I'm gonna pay that much for a fucking transmog, I want that fucking shit to be flawless. And their stuff is very close, but not quite there. There's always one thing that I pick out from it that I don't like, and then I'm just like, nope, not spending that money. Well, I am happy I get to move on with the Goblin Quest. Nice. Were you stuck behind one of them? Oh, probably the Pyromancer. I think you mentioned that earlier. Yeah, I dealt with that in multiple alphas. Patience gets you far in that. The green item I got behind an invisible wall for me, rip. It's just a green item. You shouldn't even be picking up green items. Fox, I'm yet to get a legendary. What level are you? He said like level 5 or something. I spent a ton on PoE, mostly supporter packs and stash tabs. Yeah, my brother hooked me up for some stash tabs. He spent an ungodly amount of money on the game. I get reluctant to recommend him any games because just how much money he drops on it, and I feel bad because it's like I don't like to spend money, and I feel like I'm getting him to spend money vicariously. And 6 halfway to 7. I really feel like they should have the legendary drop rate at like level 1 cranked up a little bit, so people get a taste of that power. Which it did feel like it was that way in Alpha 1 and 2. Like the lower levels felt like they had a higher drop rate. But if they changed some systems, that could easily backfire, so I don't know if they want to do that. Spin to win. Oh, regenerative help. That explains it. I was like, man, these guys aren't dying worth a shit. Your back is full. Invisible mobs, okay. It's alright, as long as they die and don't drop invisible loot, I'm fine. I think I just hit my gold cap, 20k, yeah. Yeah, I think the gold cap is getting raised a bit in next alpha. Or next test, but I think they'll show the legendary. They'll show the exact amount, probably the patch notes. That's right. Those should drop today too, probably. Another thing, can't seem to see your pet's stats, or it doesn't matter. I've heard a few comments about that. They should add that. I think that's probably on the to-do list because they still have a lot of work to do on pets. They've said that. I know one of the things they want to do is add a skill tab for it, skill tree. Um, and they also mentioned they want to allow you to rename your pet whenever you want. So I'd assume it would go along with some of those changes. I wonder how many streamers are gonna have when the new alpha or the new patch hits. I keep saying new alpha, but it's not a new alpha. It's just a patch. I get feeling obliged to start streaming because, especially when there's like no streams going and stuff. Because like I want to give the game some, not only give the game some publicity, but let people like watch and like see it. But can't really always do that because I've obligated myself to quite a lot of things. Like Discord, like when I stream, I have to ignore Discord, so I can't really like I feel like I can't do that all that often because I don't want to just ignore Discord. But at the same time, I don't want to have bings and boops going off in the background. So, um, but I also have things that I've said like, so I do YouTube videos for when there's new streams and stuff to do summaries for them. So sometimes I have to have that and do that. And there's like keeping track of the feedback stuff. Sometimes getting extra feedback. Sometimes doing the comics every week. That takes quite a. That was taking more time. I've been able to speed that up quite a bit, but it makes it where it limits how much I can stream though. Ooh, another piece of sacred hardwood. Only one more to craft Bane. Bane! Very nice. Lucky. Fucking badge. That's not lucky. Ooh, legendary. That's lucky. Ickerbane. That is not lucky. Damn these bastards. Oh, I have a legendary in my inventory from before, too. Poison one. Great weapon. But it's two-handed and does barely the amount my... It's very disappointing. %10 chance to blind on block. That's kind of cool. Poison. It's about the same. Gearlock is gonna prevail there. Nah. Nah. Don't want to sell that stuff. Hopefully I sell that. Still using Blood Drinker. Ew. I can't wait to start seeing the relics get improved. Because the relics are not where they need to be. New map. What time is it? 6 o'clock? 6:20? At some point, I'm going to need to pass out, but I've not reached that point yet. Ooh, legendary chest. I think Poppy was commenting on not seeing the legendary chest forever. Oh, that's too funny. Too funny. But it doesn't give me damage. Not so funny anymore. Rip.
Time to vent. You can't carry anymore.
Just a warning though. As I get more tired, I'll probably get more or less talkative, at least without being prompted. So, yeah, you might just see me playing the game and not talking as much or trying to converse in a way that's entertaining. Aside from reading your comments. No biggie.
Prevent excess heat.
Miss caffeine. Drinking caffeine is amazing. It wasn't even really amazing. I just remember it as amazing. I have to tell myself every time that it really wasn't as great as I remember it. But I swear it changes your brain chemistry to make you think that it was just like the best thing ever. Ooh, legendary. And it's a fucking shield. God damn it.
Time to vent.
It's funny, I submitted a bunch of stuff to Tyler for like mob balancing, item balancing and stuff from like other people's feedback. I kind of forgot to write my own feedback on it. Just highlighted the ones that I felt were good.
You can't carry anymore. You can't carry anymore. Your pack is full.
I think to be able to answer that in the correct way, I'd have to know what they're aiming for with drop rates. Yeah, I don't know exactly what they're going for. Another thing that surprised me, and I thought it would be in the game, secret areas. Well, I'll let you know that there are secret areas in the game. They're just not active yet. But I have ran across secret areas that have a portal icon near them, which I'm guessing are phasic portals, but they are not in the game yet. They are, but they aren't. Yeah. So I do think it's planned. Just yeah. Are there any builds like not melee build for Forge or something? The Forge can be melee or ranged, or both. Um, builds. I think builds are gonna lack a bit of complexity at the moment, but like the Bane and the Fire Striker probably provide the closest thing to builds right now. I mean, I found one that had loot in it, but I also found one with the portal symbol. Oh, I haven't seen one with loot yet. For builds, though, basically you can swap out whatever you want at any time, and then change out the passives, so the passives take a lot longer to build up. But one of the relics takes up a passive slot. But that relic pretty much encourages you to build for poison. So like you want 100% poison chance, and then it'll shoot shit like the trying to point at it, but the green shit that you see coming out of the enemies in the square or a plus shape is the side effect of the Bane relic passive thing. That is basically based off of if the enemy is poisoned, you have a 30% chance to apply it to him. Good God, that guy is too easy. I assume they know that, but I think these are just placeholder bosses anyway, so like I feel reluctant to report it just because, and I think I've reported it before. Security update. Yeah, I know. You've reminded me over fucking over, phone. I'm wearing a Torchlight 2 shirt, by the way. Fancy. It's been a while since I played the game. I think this is the mage symbol, though. The Ember Mage, as opposed to the Dusk Mage. Baron. Fear. Fuck fear chance. Rare stuff. Fuck that. I should take a screenshot for Poppy to rub it in. Just because. Even though it sucks. Okay, it's just not gonna let me. Whatever, I'll just take a screenshot of the legendary, so. Copy. Send to him on Discord. Wondering how fun the Railman will be. It's gonna be very tricky to balance. So, it sounds like they're getting a lot of dev time. It sounds like it's getting a lot of dev time, so that's good. I think that's the class that Tyler referenced it being his favorite, so not sure, not 100% sure on that, but I imagine that's going to be aimed at being very good before release. Looks interesting. It looks very interesting. They are definitely going with very unique not archetypes, but very unique iterations of those archetypes. Oh,
Time to vent heat. You are overloaded. Vent heat to use more skill.
oh, I'm still in Discord, aren't I? Or like the voice chat. I forgot about that. I'm probably just sitting there. Probably looks like I'm talking to myself. Howdy. 1 second. You just joined. Oh, it's Toma. Hi, Toma.
Time to vent.
Shoot, disconnect. Well, now I don't look like I'm talking to myself anymore. Thank you, Toma. Good guy, Toma.
Time to vent heat.
I've got to up my audio time in Discord, my voice chat time, because I have the most messages sent in Discord, but I'm second place in voice chat.
Your inventory is full.
Which honestly, I'm kind of surprised I'm even second place in because I don't normally do voice chat. I think it's pretty much all from Alpha 1 and 2, where I just sat in there for like literally all 3 days of each of those alphas.
Your map is full. Time to vent.
We're level 7, like at an hour. Sorry. I. My throat is being weird. Interesting. I was in the mining facility when I DC'd, and I had gotten one of 2 quest items. Now when I rejoined, okay, eyes are getting weird. When I rejoined, it won't allow me to collect them again. There's 2 different items on 2 different floors, so if you're not able to collect those floors, it's probably the next floors that you need. Not getting shit for items. I brought it up because they obviously want you to go in deeper. Makes sense, so you can't cheat. Yeah. I don't know if that was even intentional or not, but whatever works. Almost feels like there's a scratch at the back of my throat for some reason. A very weird and annoying feeling. By the way, I love the game. It's one of those I can't stop. I mean, these guys are very good at making ARPGs, so I expect great things out of it, and I'm not disappointed. I get DC'd or whatever, and I am happy to run another map to suck up resources. Yeah, their game cycle is really, like, it feels pretty good. And there's some tweaks that need to happen, but it feels a lot better. Oh, there goes my legendary. Fuck. Rip. Oh, the new alpha, you'll be able to rejoin map works too. If you DC like that. Ow, that was loud. If you DC like that. What time is it? 6:45. But yeah, having the enjoyable game cycle is really important in this game since the frontiers are essentially resetting that game cycle. So they need to make sure that that feels really like not grindy at all, because that if it feels if people notice it feeling grindy, especially at the start, it will discourage them from wanting to play this game because they'll hit that grind multiple times and it'll just feel bad because the amount of times you have to reset in the game. Weird, I see a portal icon somewhere, but it started me over in the dungeon after the DC. Wonder if it's a secret. I think the portal is just your town portal from where you originally came in. The portals are buggy right now, especially that area. It feels like it almost always DCs you in that area. You have to rerun through it, because I had the same thing happen to me. Cave of Secrets. It's a secret area. Fuck, I didn't get the click send to town button off quick enough. Yeah, I've been doing this. Oh damn, I've been doing this for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Not even realize that the time passed by that quickly. You are refreshed. I should probably add that to the feedback. In-game clock. Does that really need to be said, though? I feel like that's... I don't know. swear that just did nothing there. People think I'm crazy when I say the vortex bomb sometimes doesn't work, but I swear, don't think it worked there. In-game clock, yeah. I've been getting a lot of mentions about that today, and by a lot of mentions I mean like 1 or 2. But for some reason I felt that, what was the other guy talking about with the timer? That's probably what he was mentioning, was wanting an end-game clock.
Time to vent heat.
What's the purpose? It's just like a real life clock, so like if you need to do something else, or if you're getting tired without realizing it, like me. You look at the time and be like, holy shit, whereas I can just keep on going and just not even realize it.
Vent heat to use more skill.
Ooh, legendary. And there's a pet item. God damn it. I was thinking timer for how much time you have to complete a dungeon. And no, I don't think they're doing it that way. Like, they did mention the possibility of doing races or something like that. But at least we had a nice hypothetical discussion about crafting re-rolling systems yesterday. Not gonna lie, I tuned out about halfway through that conversation. It's one of those things, it would probably be a lot of work for not enough reasoning. The 4 legendary reroll to a new legendary is probably worth it, just because it would give more meaning to these fucking pet item legendaries that I keep fucking getting. And that would have solved that annoyance a bit. But as for like disenchanting and stuff, I just don't see it being worth the effort, at least at the moment. What am I doing? Fuck around with my fort. I think I'll get on my dust mage for a little bit. I should probably call it quits here soon, just because if I stream too much, I start feeling like death without realizing it. It's the same concept of me doing arena too long. I stopped realizing just how much my body starts like feeling weird and like needing to actually do stuff instead of just sit around or just sleep in my case. I collected the second quest item. Now it says go deeper into the dungeon, like I said. Rip. This suddenly feels very slow and clunky in comparison to the forged, because I have to stop and cast compared to just spinning everywhere and charging all over the place. I feel like that's gonna be, I don't know. You can't carry anymore. Spin to win, yeah. Spin to win too strong. Gets you spoiled. Wonder if anyone else is streaming it right now. I somehow doubt it. I like to host people, but I have not been able to like host people worth a fuck because no one's ever on when I'm done streaming. Let's see what my options are. Seriously, literally no channels streaming that I have. God damn it. Oh well. It's been about 2.5 hours. I think we're gonna jump off now, guys. I'm getting a bit tired. If you want, you can go to. I was thinking about getting into that and into it. Oh, into streaming. Uh, yeah, it's fun. Like, just make sure you have a way to communicate with people. Like, I use my phone that like attaches to a little magnetic clip thing on my laptop, and like it's really nice. Like, you just need to make sure you communicate with your audience. That's the biggest thing. And from there, like, you just have to build the audience. Thanks for streaming. No problem, man. Like I said, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/SupermanACF. There's a link down below. But basically, I have hours and hours and hours and hours and hours worth of footage on YouTube. So you can, if you want to watch more gameplay, like, and it's some of that is not like max level either. Like, that's actually me leveling up instead of just me being max level too. So a lot of footage there. So all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you again, Popsmear, for the donation. That was very kind of you. And startling the shit out of me and giving me a heart attack. I'll take it. Damn it. Talk to you later, Fox. All right, man. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later in Discord. Peace.